Hey there, it's Desiree, and I'm making a video for you today for gentle myofascial release using a foam roller and some pillows. So I've done a lot of foam rolling videos lately, and they're more advanced things to do with a foam roller. I've been foam rolling really consistently for 6 months straight, and definitely for a year. So after a while, you get more tolerant because your fascia is released, which is the whole idea, right? But you got to start somewhere, and so I wanted to show you a few things that you can do to help take the edge off because it can be super intense. So I have all these pillows here, and I'm going to try to show you how to use them. I'm hoping you can see. So we are going to first do something called Supta Baddha Konasana, which sounds like a whole big old mouthful, but it's basically a yoga move using a foam roller. So we're going to sit on the foam roller, and then you can actually put a pillow on the foam roller. You're going to bring your tailbone all the way down to the end of the foam roller. And then I'm realizing, like, we need more. We need more. We need more pillows because it needs to be as comfortable as humanly possible. That's pretty good. Okay? And you're like, what is the point of all of this crazy shenanigans with the pillows? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a heart opener in, which is going to open up the sternum, the breast tissue, the lungs, the throat, opening up the arms, and it's going to, it's going to give you a really good stretch. It's going to align the spine, help with your posture. It's very, very relaxing. And the pillows help to bolster and support you so that you're not feeling any pain. You shouldn't feel really even any intense stretching at all, because for myofascial release really to work, you have to hold these postures for no less than 5 minutes. And really, I tell most of my clients to get into this position and lay here for 15. And I had a client reach out to me and said, she's like, at 15 minutes, I just need to pull my legs. Like she was doing this move where the feet were together and the knees were out, right? Supta Baddha Konasana is what they call that. Well, she said like at 15 minutes she couldn't do it any longer because her knees, she was getting really strained from doing that posture for 15 minutes. So I told her she needs more pillows because the knees are going to come out, the feet are together. So yeah, that can be very intense if you don't have enough support. The more pillows you have here, you're not going to go as far, and you can actually relax into the posture and open up the pelvis and the hips. I hope that makes sense. So I've been laying here for a few minutes. You can actually begin to remove some of the pillows after a while, which is going to make for a deeper stretch, okay? Now, after you've done your 15-20 minutes on your foam roller or your yoga bolster and you've done your heart opener, then we're going to do an arm release. Now you've seen me do these arm releases straight onto the bolster, which is, yes, very intense for someone who's pretty new and has not done any fascia blasting or foam rolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean into this pillow and the foam roller and just sort of find one little tender spot, and I've already found one. And I'm going to bolster my head so I can really relax. And I'm going to hold and get comfortable leaning into that sore spot, okay? And I'm just kind of rotating around a little bit because it's starting to loosen up. I want to just find like the spot, something that's going to be a little bit tender. Ooh, yeah, right there. Deep breath. So everybody's different. Like you could lean into this right here and boom, that's it. It's as far as you're going to go. It's going to be really intense. So you're going to want to bolster with pillows, get comfortable, relax, breathe, 5 minutes. You're not actually going to be necessarily rolling at first. You're just going to be using compression and myofascial release with the weight of your body pushing into that tender, restricted fascia and just breathing and holding, and it will dissipate and it will feel better. So you're going to do both sides. And then lastly, let's see, arms. Oh, a good, when you're having a lot of wrist and hand and arm pain, I think there is a connection with the breast tissue. And so if you can work with the breast tissue, and it's tough, especially if you're large breasted, this is like a tough thing to do. But you're going to put the foam roller in your armpit, and like my sternum is right up against it, and you're going to roll it down until you hit that first tender spot. Deep breath in. Exhale. So it's not quite as tender. Right there it is though, so I'm going to hold. And you could be here, again, easily 3 to 5 minutes. Once that 3 to 5 minutes is up, you can go under the breast tissue. Rolling back. Hope you can see me. And then the boobs are kind of being like pushed up. Yes. Uncomfortable. Not fun. But you can get comfortable best you can. Actually, that's not too bad. I'm going to bring one of my legs up. And actually, I'm feeling like I want to turn over on my side and just do my left breast. And this is actually really not too bad at all. So now that foam roller is pressing up into the breast tissue, lifting up the left breast. It's tender there. I'm going to hold. Wait until it's not so tender. It shouldn't be more than like a 3 on the pain scale, okay? And then obviously you can roll over and do the other side. Breathe. 3 to 5 minutes. This side's definitely more tender. No more than a 3 on the pain scale, allowing that to release. I know those are just some really kind of strange but simple things to do. You've got to start somewhere though. Beginning with the heart opener in the most comfortable position possible. That's with the foam roller vertically up your spine. Legs can be up the wall. Legs can be on a chair. Lots of options. Make sure your back is comfortable. Make sure that your legs and arms are comfortable. If you're uncomfortable, you need more pillows, you need more bolstering. You might not be ready for a hard foam roller. That's another thing. But with regard to the arm releases, putting a pillow down, something that's going to buffer how hard this is, release the tender tissue in the bicep, tricep, especially if you have wrist and arm and hand pain. I know for me that's a huge, if my arms and my wrists and my hands are aching me, I will go right in foam roll and it's almost immediate relief. I mean, it's amazing. So I really think it boils down a lot to the fascia and circulation. And then lastly, breast release. Play with, experiment with doing some foam roll breast release techniques. It might take you a little practice. You're not going to be able to do very much. You're not actually going to be foam rolling your breast. You're just going to be pushing into the breast tissue, holding, getting the rest of your body as comfortable as possible, waiting that 5 minutes, breathing deeply, and allowing the tissue to release. And you'll see, it'll be less tender as you go. Start slow, no more than a 3 on the pain scale. I can't say that enough. You shouldn't be feeling intense pain, okay? I hope that this is helpful, and I hope that you are with the ones you love today. Take care of yourselves and be well. Okay, bye.